Is private equity killing Hooters? I'm going to tell you about it on this Fast Food Minute. Now, you've probably heard of Hooters. That's a restaurant chain that specializes in chicken wings, has a female waitstaff that wears a relatively paltry amount of clothing, and a logo featuring owl eyes that looks suspiciously like breasts. The chain has a fascinating history. It was started in 1983 by half a dozen Midwestern friends who moved to Florida and wanted to create a restaurant where they could hang out, have some chicken wings, drink beer, watch sports, and ogle women. The company in the early years did a lot of unique things to get attention. One of those six founders, Edward Drosty, once painted Hooters on a partially sunken boat when the restaurant needed traffic. He also wore a chicken costume and held a bikini contest. Hooters published a calendar featuring its waitstaff, featured Hooters girl Lynn Austin appeared in Playboy, and then hosted a late-night program called Hooters Night Owl Theater. The expansion rights were then sold to a separate company, now known as Hooters of America. That company would later be bought by Bob Brooks, who took Hooters around the world. Brooks picked up on Hooters' style of marketing and sponsored race cars, a jet car, a college bowl game, pro golf, and also started Hooters Air. But Brooks died in 2006, which ignited a legal battle over his estate. Hooters of America was ultimately sold to a bunch of investment firms in 2011. It was sold again in 2019 to a different pair of private equity firms, and these days, Hooters of America is loaded with some $300 million in debt. It is shrinking and in danger of bankruptcy. Its system sales are down 22% over the past 5 years and has closed 15% of its restaurants. One of the reasons the company has lost its marketing touch over the years, one that helped it go from a struggling beachside restaurant to one of the most famous casual dining brands in the world. And by the way, the group that started Hooters, now known as HMC Hospitality Group, is still around and operate 22 Hooters locations in Florida and Chicago. And according to local media reports out of Tampa Bay, they are doing just fine and generated record sales last year, and they're not affected by any potential bankruptcy. So no, private equity isn't killing Hooters, but it's not doing it any favors either. I'm Jonathan Mays, and this was Fast Food Minute.